Hi everyone, it's Nam. I'm back. This is my second take of this video because my first one went to shit with the audio. So I've turned off some music and stuff, so it'll be a lot more boring. I'll put music over this, I think. But anyway, yeah. I came back to the Bay after like a year and then some of not playing. This one was August 1st, 2021, and this recent game at the bottom is the day after Christmas, 2022. So I came back and like played some casual, and I got like smurfed on by these ace players, like 3K infamy players, which is kind of embarrassing as an X5K player. And then I kept going, played some ranked, went very poorly. I dropped from like 2700, where my infamy had decayed to like 2400, I think. Um, so like these games are all like super bad. Like yeah, I was fleeting Feared's mini account and I kind of dropped him a bit. I yeah, that game we keep losing, but I'm really rusty. So I did a couple practice more casuals to get my skills back, and now that I'm back, I guess I'm gonna like talk about some of the things that I'm noticing about ranked in general, like ace ranked in general. So this first one is just kind of like knowing how to play the matchup, right? We've got three fixers and a shooter, and they have four fixers. So what we're going to want to do is kind of pressure and then go capture, and hopefully they'll have a hard time stopping us, which is pretty much exactly what happens. The team sticks together really well, as you would expect with three fixers. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of shut up and let it play out, but I'll like talk about some other stuff, I guess. Um, Notice how rusty my mechanics are. Like, I should never be doing this, because if that was nade, I would be like super low right now. Here, I could have been rail stunned. Again, just like super bad positioning on my part. Like, I definitely could have died there. Yeah. As for ranked itself, I'm kind of back. I've been playing a lot of Enforcer lately, because I think I'm more comfortable with it than Speeder, because I have more games on it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and push to 5k in Enforcer, and just see if I can do it, because Enforcer's in a really bad spot, but I still think it's possible. It'll be difficult, but that's okay. I just don't really want to play Speeder right now. Either, like, I've already done it before, so it wouldn't be anything, like, new. I want a challenge, you know? So, yeah, anyways, we're capturing, so they can't really stop us, because they're a bunch of fixers, and we just capture for the win here. So yeah, I'll probably be pushing to 5k eventually, but I don't think I'll be in any rush to do so. Like, I think I'm gonna take my time and, like, play more casually, because I've started college now. I'm a freshman in college, and it's been pretty fun. And I think I do have just better things to do with my times than grinding 5k. So that was that game. That's the mid-fight game. I'm gonna hop over to this other 3-star game. No, this game was like free, so I'm not gonna talk about that one. This one is a good game. This one's a really good game, because it's like, again, also highlighting how bad I am at the moment, like how rusty my mechanics are, but it's also just kind of playing safely and still doing damage while realizing who to target. So this fixer, it should never do this, because you can get double rail stunned into like grenade killed in Nightmare League, so don't do that if you're a fixer. Anyways, it's a pretty chill game at first. Matchmaking is a little wonky, because this is like low ace. This is when I was like 2400, no, 2600, a little higher. but some of these guys are like zero infamy players that are just here because of their gear. Yeah. Again, right up against the wall. Not really a useful spot to be in because I can't do anything. I waste like half my overboost here just trying to reposition. Obviously vision is really limited, but even then it's like not great. I could be doing more, you know, flanking around with the speeder, but it is what it is. Just kind of holding some at bay, looking for targets, and playing chill. Like, I'm not doing anything crazy this game. Like, I'm not going in 1v5 dodging everything, and, like, carrying, you know? Like, I'm just... Okay, well that shooter just mispositioned and got blown up. That's the big thing I want to talk about in this game, which is positioning and like not having to feel like you have to carry. Like, in Ace, people make so many dumb positioning mistakes that you can honestly just play chill, do damage, fight for good positioning, like capture position control, and then wait for them to just like do something dumb and die. So it's also just targeting the isolated player. Like, this guy is in the shooter and he is way isolated on his own. He shouldn't be this far out, so I go in, I hit him a couple times, and they back out as the rest of the team arrives. And it's like, it really is just that simple to like move up from Ace. It's a lot harder if you're playing like shooter, I think, because it's harder to punish these mispositions since you're really slow, but like an inter, speeder, enforcer, like it's really easy, I think, to get to 3k at least. Above that, I'm not too sure because I haven't gone up, but it's still similar, like targeting people who run out on their own and just bursting them down. Right, so this guy's isolated, he's in a shooter, so he's an easy target compared to like Red Feather, who is in an interceptor and has a nitro, and we'll probably never kill him. So here I barely see him, and this is where the like mechanics come in. Like, that snipe is pretty hard to hit for most people, I'd say. So that's like the little bit of mechanics that I have, but like I'm really not playing that well. I'm like all around these boxes. I run into them, I run into walls. Like, it's not great. Like, my movement is so predictable. I'm not. Yep, that's me running into a box. But it's like really bad. And then at this point the game is over because we've got 4 after like, these guys hit 2 mines. It's just like over. So I'm just gonna exit out and talk about another game and briefly event. I've just been honing my skills in event. It's a lot of fun. Basically it's just me and a fixer fleet, just 2v5 like this game. Absolute 2v5, or like this game, also kind of 2v5. But anyways, we go on like 13 game win streaks and stuff. It's chill, it's fun. Had a lot of fun in an event. Let me see. This game is also really good, but it's not that interesting because it's 4 fixers and it's similar to the one before. Same here. In that game, they just like left one of their. This game we just kind of blew them apart. I'll show it because I want to highlight what this speeder does. Mori on the other team, it's super dumb here. So yeah, like ranked is really simple. It's all about positioning. Because up here, everyone's mechanics are like decent. Like, they're not insanely good. Like, my mechanics aren't insanely good when I'm playing. But it's like the positioning and knowing who to target and working with your team, even if they're doing something dumb. But anyways, this speeder goes in, blows their only nitro into a speeder, an interceptor, and an enforcer, and they're just instantly dead. And like, the game's just over. Notice how Asta's going on one side, Eradicator's on this other side, everyone's split, and it's just destruction. So, yeah. One final game I want to try and find to highlight, I gotta scroll past all my event games again, is this game from behind in, I think, Destruct 9, this one. Yeah, this was a really good game, super hard carry. Again, so here we have 3 fixers, and they have 2 fixers, so they have more firepowers than we do, so it should be our job to, like, try and stay back and see if we can burst one of them down instead of, like, pushing, but this guy calls catcher, which is a really bad call, especially on this map. I just get hit by railguns there. Don't worry about it. This is just a terrible idea because Eradicator's here, like, flanking us with torpedoes. Yoshimitsu has 2 mines in the setup, which I just know from playing ranked, and it's just, like, not smart. Like, look at how many mines there are, and these guys are totally surrounded. Like, they should be dead. Like, these guys should definitely be dead. And that's pretty much what happens. Like, they're eating everything because they're not moving. Tsunami is low. Honestly, he should die here, but they don't kill him. So I get to position, like, on the flank here because, again, they have 2 fixers and a defender who's, like, far away from me. So I'm, like, all good to chill on this flank until, like, Yoshimitsu or Eradicator come at me. But those 2 are busy chasing down the other 4 members of the team. So I'm just kind of, like, left alone here to do whatever I want. Our interceptor goes down, which is really bad. And now all our fixers are stranded. And at this point the game should be over, right? But the rest of their team is kind of just sitting back and not doing anything, and the 2 interceptors are just off on their own. And we lose another one here, which, again, the game should really be over, but it's just not, because these guys kind of just throw it, I guess. This defender is low, again, over pushed, gets blown up by missiles. This guy gets abandoned, blows him up, and now it's a 3v3. And I'm pretty sure I can carry this in, like, close quarter situations because I'm playing Enforcer, and these guys, one of them has 2 torps and the other has 2 mines. So this is just showing off. Just let it play out. And that's it. No Penta, because that one fixer killed with the missiles, but it's alright. And, yeah, that basically sums it up. So, event is coming to an end, and I'll probably be playing ranked again tomorrow, and hopefully I'll push up to, like, 3,700 before the end of the season. So, yeah, see you later.